I don't really need it, but they definitely do. And that got them both up. I thought it would only ever get one. So that is very, very nice. The most aggressively anyone has ever said the word nice before. For all time. Come on. How much health do you have? You're just one of the regular-ass guardians, aren't you? Oh, you just take a lot more damage from the front. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. I didn't expect the weak spot to actually be that amazing. Or cause that much weakness. Are you on fire? Because you're currently taking a lot of damage. Oh, it straight up killed you. Awesome. Please get the hell up. Wait, there's another one? Where? It's all the way down. I don't care about you. Go away. I can't do much with a weak spot when I'm only using nades. How are most of these missing you? I don't understand. Oh my god, this sucks. Alright, well I'm gonna switch up to my lovely, lovely sniper and see if that makes any kind of difference. That's about the same amount of damage as the nade. I forgot we could do that. It's about the same amount of damage as the nades, and it's way fucking faster. I might actually get rid of that grenade launcher. I don't think it's my kind of thing, which is sad, because it's awesome. But it's just, I think you need to be a master of guns to make it effective. And my guy is kind of the complete opposite of that. He can barely fucking find the trigger. I don't know how he's still alive. Lots of Adreno, though. Thank you. Man, I'm loving all these drugs. They're everywhere. Oh, AT. Adreno time. Of course. So Jasper was just trying to keep people safe. What's the time? We've still got a little bit left. We can keep going for a while. I want to go overtime anyway because I'm really enjoying this. And I won't actually be able to record tomorrow because I've got a family thing happening. I know, right? Gross. Real life fucking sucks. What do we got here?
Is it what? Oh, the barrel's turning. All right.
She seems not completely fucked now. Or at least at this point. Or maybe not. Thank you for the storage key.
What use do I have with audible notes? Posterity my ass.
Although it does sound like she's kind of joking around, at least a little bit.
Jasper! Jasper, it's... How do I turn it off? It won't. Just press the button. The what? Oh, for Lord's sake, the button.
What is button? Says scientist. Says smart lady. How are you this much of a fucking Luddite? Buttons have been around forever. That looks like technology from the fucking 40s for some reason, thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of years in the goddamn future. What a weird, like, genre, steampunk, or it's not steampunk, it's diesel punk, right? This? Did I get it right that one time? It's either that or atom punk. I think it's more atom punk, like, nuclear power coming in, which I think is supposed to be like 60s-ish era, whereas diesel punk is 40s. I don't know. I don't know. Genres confuse me. It can also just be its own fucking thing. Huh. I didn't realize how complimentary big sexy vicar boy could be. Well, okay, never mind. He's looking very, very low there. What was that, buddy? No. No romance is allowed in this game. Obsidian already said so. Which I'm very sad about. I know it doesn't make sense to make a romance for Pavati and shit like that, who at my time probably would have been my choice. But obviously she's now happy with Junlei? Is that her name? It's something like that. But I mean, every good RPG's got romance these days, doesn't it? Especially Obsidian. Obsidian practically invented it. Well, they didn't in any kind of way. That was more BioWare back with Baldur's Gate and shit like that. And probably tons of games before that that I'm just not aware of or haven't quite played yet. Or just completely forgot about. But yeah, I don't know. It feels like that was one of the things that maybe got cut towards the end. But I would so be banging the vicar if I could. Which is probably committing many, many crimes against his religion. But that's fine. He gave that shit up forever ago. What the hell is this? Why are you part of the combat drone? You look like shit I can always pick up. Oh, no, no, no. Not here. Not more of these dicks. I fucking hate taking... Oh, no, it's only a blight. I thought it was a giant. That's fine. Now make sure I take off his scrot in one fucking fell swoop, and everything will be fine. I hate when you do that. It's so horrible. He dragged me back into him. He felt like a fucking vortex. What was that? Fuck out of here. No, please. Literally intercourse your way back home. Oh, I picked up two... What does that count as? Crafting materials? I don't know what it does. I guess it's junk. It is junk. Why do I even pick you up? Because it sells for shit. Okay. Drop. Both. Now. Go away. I thought this lucky Spratfoot would at least do something. You weigh 1 and you're not even worth much, so we can get rid of you. I'm glad I finally discovered the junk tab. It wasn't hard to find, but it's going to be very, very useful. Coolant tank, go away. This heavy thing, go away. It's an energy canister. You think you'd be able to put it to some kind of use. I'm carrying around 7 model spaceships, but I think they're cute, so they can stay. Should probably stop picking up all this other random bullshit, though. These music boxes are starting to weigh a lot as well. I'm sure we'll be okay. We'll be able to run around for just another fucking 5 minutes, and 5 minutes is all we ever need. Ladies.
What was Mr. doing with all these primals?
I think we already very much know the answer to that. Oh, God, fuck it, we're trying to stealth, Pavati! Please, set fire to your foot in your own fucking time. Alright, let's go ahead and save, because I don't trust this in the slightest. And let's remove the balls again. Free fucking castration, aren't I a lovely man? Oh my God! It went down so fucking fast! That might have been the best thing I think I've ever done. Okay, good luck, guys, because I've basically already left. And this guy can die. Ah! Please not the big boy down! He has shoved that right in. Jesus Christ, lead enema. My favorite. Oh, well, you didn't stay down for very long, did you? We need Pavati! Is if one of these goes down, if one of my boys goes down, I think we've genuinely lost this fight. I find these primals so fucking scary. There we go. Oh yeah, and you've got that giant machine gun. We are awesome. Why did I pick that up again? Why do I keep fucking picking this shit up? I keep thinking, like, maybe there's a crafting system in this game that I completely forgot about. But no. No, there absolutely isn't. That is why it is called junk. What do we got here? Bin. Great. Thanks. Once again, another thing that you would expect to have been put into a game like this. A fucking crafting system. But no. But no. Still a lot of rushed shit. Which is why I'm especially excited for the sequel. When that eventually shows up. But I think Unavowed or Avowed or whatever the fuck it's called will be coming way before the Outer Worlds 2. I think I'm actually going to double back on myself. I left something very, very important behind back up there. What is that? That would be the security door that I 100% ignored for no reason. Why? What the fuck are you? What was in my way? Probably a lot of scary bullshit. I don't remember now. Aww. Constantly docking arseways. Oh yeah, that's just called scissoring, isn't it? Except, I don't know how you would open your ass enough to consider that a scissor, but sure, whatever. What have we got through there? Ooh, okay, it was just a door I didn't notice. With a lot of angry little metal lads hanging out inside. Ah! I didn't even see you! Come on, that's not fair. I haven't saved in a while either. Come on, Max! I believe in you, kinda. Can I come and steal your kill? Absolutely, I fucking can. It doesn't even matter. We have all the XP possible. I might as well just let them do all the combat. Who melted them? Jesus. I'll take their armor parts, but I don't really need anything else. Weapon parts, that service award. I think they sell for a lot as well. I don't know if they count as junk or if I can use them for something else, but I like. The Tossball cards also don't seem to count as junk. Do they go in a collection somewhere? I haven't noticed. S. Dunlop, material processing. Critical update. Dear Sir and or Madam, this is an automated message triggered by Space's Choice Contingency Management Program. Please do not respond to this message. Congratulations, Contingency number 77-1. Abundance of raw material is now in effect. Due to higher than projected volume of Compound X harvested in this laboratory, your production quotas have been raised by 200%. Oh no, you did good, so now we're gonna fuck you extra hard and kill you if you don't manage it. Please bear in mind that bi-weekly quota reviews are automatically generated and forwarded to Project Gorgon Administration and the Office of Creative Incubation. Any dereliction in production will be reflected in your review. Experimental notes. And basically nothing except this one remaining log. Oh, does this mean anything? Do I have to read this? There's so many numbers. This is from Dunlop, his/herself. Exposed his and/herself, apparently. That did not work at all. My brain isn't working. Help. Exposed Compound X sample to N-ray concentration for 30 seconds. Consulted research notes. Notes incomplete and damaged. Exposed Compound X to sample N-ray... Compound X sample to N-ray concentration for 60 seconds. Sample failed. Toxicity levels high. Disposed. Exposed Compound X sample for attempt number 90. Woke up. Fell asleep at table. Sample failed. Overexposure to lab atmosphere. Toxicity levels high. disposed. Researcher's addendum. Unplanned sabotage event destroyed any relevant research notes. Forced to rely on outdated notes. Expected time lost 6 to 16 months. That's a big fucking range. God damn. Attempt to replicate research unsuccessful. We'll try again after resting eyes for a minute. Just relax for like 1 fucking second, says the dude who's been trudging around so many different planets, murdering everything at left and fucking right the entire time. But no, I don't need a break. I love murder. You hate research.
X are inescapable. The refined excrement of the xenocyte life form. It's a
Gross.
fine powder.
Gross.
Very fine. It finds its way into absolutely everything. Even
But
in
it's
the
just
water now,
shit?
and the air. It settles like a veil over all of Gorgon. The laboratory techs get the worst of
Delicious.
it. We all appreciated the boost to mood and productivity at first, but we're at each other's throats in an instant now. I've had to break up 2 fistfights this week alone. This aggression must be inherent to the formula, to Compound X. How do I stop it?
Oh,
Who the
traps
fuck are you
ahead.
talking to?
Maybe behind, too.
Ow!
Traps just about everywhere, Captain.
Yeah, I think I might have noticed, Pavati. They just blew my fucking face off. And apparently broke my legs, which means I can't run anymore. Great! Great, that's fucking nice, isn't it? So, why was that optional? Why did this only just open and everything? Hold on. Point of interest discovered, workbench. There we go. Energy cells, just give me all this bullshit. Can I wake up now, please? We've been dazed for fucking ages. Light ammo, light ammo, light ammo, workbench, etc., etc. Huh. Oh, I love when they give me tons of ammo. I don't know why, it's just really satisfying having an obscene fucking amount of murder. There we go, tons of parts. In fact, should probably repair all my shit right now. It's been a while. There you go. I don't know how you exactly fix a lovely tux with... Wait, what? 48 weapon parts and 16 armor parts. Yeah, I don't really know how you're fixing your tux with little, like, springs and chunks of random fucking metal. But sure, whatever, you're a genius. Been nothing useful in the slightest. A lot of these mag picks. I must have even more of those than I have ammo. Let me quickly check. I don't know where they would be. So that's never, ever, ever gonna fucking work. Oh, here we go. 204, 912, 190. Not nearly as many shunts as I would like, but we can shunt exactly 190 times before we get nice and tuckered out for the night. So, let's break you into pieces. Oh shit, gyro, smash that up. Loads of ammo yet again. And this thing that keeps wanting to be fucking cool, it has such a cool name, but it's such fucking dog shit. What is the point in your existence? Oh shit. I'm worried that the game's gonna accidentally, like, push me into that. So, ooh, Elite Troop Armor Gold. Would that be good for you, buddy? It could. It absolutely could. Enjoy. And it makes... Oh, yes! I mean, you're not exactly Pringles can level of adorable, but at least you look a bit more like Vicar Max again. He's really, really weird, and I know it says it's heavy armor. That's not what you were wearing. Oh, that's what you were wearing. Okay, well, that makes sense. It was medium armor. I thought it was still heavy. Oh, well, I must have given him the wrong thing. Which is making me think there was something else that he should have had instead, but oh well. Vicar Max, let's check this out again. 84, 101. Aren't you the exact same thing? It also does 101. I just think this will fit you a lot better. In fact, I might put helmets on for a while again, because none of us have that really god-awful iconoclast helmet, which just makes me feel fucking sick. It looks horrible to look at. I mean, I've always got my helmet on, but that's because I look gross. I don't even think the Vicar would settle for me anyway. I guess this was heavier than the last one, so you can be broken down, I guess. We've got all our heavy armor dudes equipped in the best fucking heavy armor possible. I don't know what to start breaking. I guess this can go. That just does N-ray damage, and N-ray, as far as I can tell, is pretty shit unless you're a science man. So no thank you. No thank you. I can't break any of this, because it's mostly all clothes. We don't really have any metal that we're carrying around anymore. Maybe it's weapons that is weighing us down. I mean, it pretty much always is. I don't know why I'm surprised. I'm going to break down this cannon. I prefer machine guns to the shot cannons anyway, so fuck it. This thing can go. This thing can go. This can go. I'm just going to get rid of a load of stuff and I'll see you guys real soon. Holy shit, there's a lot of awful things. Why am I carrying this around? There's just so much going on around here. I don't want to miss out on a single thing. I guess we should start by using the terminal. Oh, auto mechanical status. Can I get rid of you? I can make them friendly. Yeah, let's go ahead and hack that. I mean, we don't need to kill things for XP anymore, so that's fine. I'm not going to miss out on anything. Security office status. All password protection has been disabled by order of Lawrence Goodfellow. Privacy is a privilege and must be earned. Goddamn. Lift access restrictions. Operating a security terminal is a privilege restricted to Space's Choice Site Safety Engineers. Any unauthorized personnel operating a security terminal receive an immediate reprimand. Oh no! Dr. Lowe from Tanaka. I don't know if you're a man or a woman, so I'm just going to give you a generic me voice. Dr. Lowe, I'm going to have to take the researcher's side on this one. Your absence during an emergency is conspicuous. I don't want to report you because I don't want corporate auditors scheduling interviews with the entire staff while they're trying to meet deadline. The unplanned sabotage event already halted experimentation and development. We're trying to get our operations running again. We could use all the help we can get. I'm already down one staff member. Saint-Germain is gone. You know why. You owe this team an explanation to any number of grievances. Your absence is the most urgent one, but I'll take an explanation as to why there are primals being held in the caverns near our waste disposal site. They are your primals, aren't they? And now from Tanaka again. Oh no, this is from Lowe. Mr. Tanaka. No, I can't explain the primals. Primals defy explanation. They are a miracle of evolutionary adaptation and a treasure trove of interesting genetic material. I'm not going to explain my alleged absence either. It's because I am not absent at all. My presence is implicit in the work of my researchers. The researchers still employed in this department are skilled and more capable of repairing any damage done by the alleged saboteur. Please don't bother me again with trivial problems. You are the security chief. Stick to securing things, including but not limited to the safety of the lab and my privacy. Warm regards and pleasant felicitations. Dr. Jasper Lowe. Pleasant fellatio indeed. Dr. Lowe again, from Tanaka. Dr. Lowe, I just finished filing my official report on the unplanned sabotage event. Unfortunately, filing a report on a sabotage event requires me to also include a list of captured, apprehended, and neutralized saboteurs. Company policy. No list means I'm getting arrested for dereliction of duty, and you're getting penalized for hiring me. Saboteurs is plural. I can't include Mr. Saint-Germain's name and be done with it. As a last resort, I have been forced to include the names of all former employees whose contracts were recently terminated in the decimation. These researchers who are no longer a part of Project Gorgon and will likely not survive without a job. So I may as well use their names to save our jobs. I filed my report last night and haven't been able to sleep since. Just to let you know that I will be filing for transfer at the end of the next cycle. Tanaka didn't even like this dude. Jasper treated him like shit and he still saves Jasper. Everyone has really interesting, like, what the fuck are you doing moments here. I don't hate Jasper. I think he's really... Oh my god, Tanaka's Peacekeeper. That thing looks incredible. Let me guess, it's awful? It's awful. Yay. Powerful enough for a guard, but made for a manager. We've got loads of room right now, so I guess I'll still hang on to it. I like keeping the uniques. The uniques are really cool until I just forget what they are and I'm just like, oh fuck it, let's get rid of it. I could go through there, or I could leave and go the normal way. Like through the primals and everything. I don't want to leave anything behind. I'm gonna have to leave some shit behind. I mean, we can always just go back in here. Gonna take a fuckload of extra time, but... Well, I'm sure it all links up to the place anyway, right? Yeah? I mean, I killed a primal in this exact place, as far as I can tell. Someone definitely killed a fucking primal. And who loves murderizing primals? I love murderizing many, many primals. We've definitely been through here. I don't know why the security room was the optional route. I mean, I guess in case you didn't want to take those fuckers on, but they were easy enough. Oh yeah, you're no longer hostile, are you? Oh, you're still like angry at me though. I don't like those eyes. They like twisted around. I don't think I've ever noticed him do that before. I guess it, like, looked like it was going hostile for a second, and then the game was like, oh no, these are good boys suddenly. They will not be doing the hurts. Huh. Alright, well, let's have a little look over here. This is the security room, but a completely different access point to it. I'm gonna see where this leads. It might actually end up being the right way, which I would really, really not enjoy, game. I want to be wrong. Please let me be wrong. Thank you. Oh, why didn't I just go down there to begin with? Does this thing not work or something? I guess they just like throwing me into as many fucking chasms as humanly possible. And oh boy, do I fucking love a good chasm in the morning. Here we go. Or even in the afternoon, especially at night. I kind of want to kill them out of principle, but also they're being nice, and it's so rare that we get friendly fucking robots. Oh, but they might just end up killing someone else. Let's open that up. I think that just said exits. This is our easy way out down the line. So you just open up right into the world? Not right now, you don't. You exist for exactly no fucking reason. Good job. You suck. I'm just gonna say something really fucking weird that only my allergy brain could do. I came up here and I thought this was a cow. I thought there was just an absolutely enormous fucking cow hanging out on this fence. Like, that's the head, that's its body and everything. You see what I mean? Like, at a certain angle, if that bar gets in the way, I was like, what the fuck are you doing here? You don't exist. Fucking Brahmin have showed up in the wrong game. Huh. That was quite worrying. I am very afraid of my mental state. Ooh, I don't think that's him. I don't think he's the messy little puppy under those rags. I shouldn't have picked those up. They weigh shit. And it wasn't very difficult at all now, was it? Make it harder next time. I'm not even listening to your evil rant. I'm just stealing all your shit. You've left a shitload of people on it. I'm not saying kill them, but you suck at your job.
The Gorgon's been a ruin for years. You think they've been here the whole time?
I don't think they're on the planet.
Much more relaxed, at least your attachment to the past.
You talking to me, that guy, or Pavati? That seems like a very strange thing for you to randomly fucking say to Pavati. Leave her alone, Big Vic. I imagine I need to use that terminal, but I want to do everything I possibly can that isn't the terminal first.
It's always dark here in the void. The lab
In the
is empty,
void, Jesus.
and I am at last alone. I'm preoccupied with thoughts of the single-celled xenomorph.
Always a brilliant idea to use primals as test subjects. Nothing ever goes wrong.
Oh, it paused the oh no, it didn't pause the thing, it just shut it up.
Their surroundings. No, they require adversity to thrive. Perhaps
I guess they need
that's
to be
why
big,
our
muscly
bodies react
bastards.
to theirs. There is a
They do?
harmony in us.
Or are you just using
The
primal
law
goo
craft
to
us
make
from
the,
void, yet we
Adrenatime
struggle
work?
across its cold worlds, building, persisting, as the xenocytes do.
I guess these guys are xenocytes, or maybe not, I have no idea.
Against all odds, we live.
For some reason I assumed she was talking about primals.
But for how long?
Not long enough, unfortunately, if your daughter's right. I would have loved to actually speak to you. You seem like you know a fuckload about this world that I forgot a hell of a lot about. Oh my god. I love making a roll. That is so much damage, dude. This shoddy, it's at its best when I'm facing primals. This is when it's most fun. This is why I thought this thing was like the greatest weapon I have ever discovered. Purely because I use it on these dicks. I'm gonna need to drop a lot of this, please. Get the fuck out. Thank you. Oh, I removed it from junk, as in I've put it in somewhere else. Don't go in general. Go fuck off. I guess you remove things from junk so they don't get sold when it's like selling junk. Ugh, that sucks. Goodbye. I kinda don't like just seeing it flattened out on the fucking floor like that. It's really weird. Why am I down here? Yep, more primal hide. This one's not toxic for some reason. Money, earrings. This shit, weapon parts, that shit. Hell of a lot of shit down here, seemingly. But nothing interesting. Well, you just brought me down here to murder the final test subjects? I feel like that was a bit mean. They were doing fine. I mean, I guess if it does want us to bring Gorgon back from the dead, it would be good to make it as little fucking dangerous as possible. But I mean, marauders are all over the fucking place outside. No one's gonna want to resettle this thing. Except me. Do I get a lovely little house at the end of this? Very much doubt it. I'm fine with my terrible, terrible rickety ship, thank you. It doesn't seem like there's anything here. Maybe something will be here after I've accessed the terminal, but who the hell knows? Welcome, Jasper Lowe. I love when we get into the terminal of someone we know. It's really, really cool. Admin functions. Override synthesis and manufacturing center lockdown. Synthesis and manufacturing center status. So it now must be overridden at human inquiry and auditing. Got it. Return to root. Oh god, I hate this. Messages. Incoming messages. A lot to read, and I think I will end it as soon as we have had a lovely little read, because it's going to be a big read. Olivia. Updated security practices. High priority. Pursuant to last week's incident. What a cool word. I've never heard that word before, but I am in love with it. New security practices are now in effect. All lab personnel must tidy their workstations at the end of their shift. Close and lock all drawers, safes, closets, vents, and lab doors before leaving for the day. All visitors... I have completely ruined all of that now, haven't I? All visitors must be accompanied. Furthermore, any laboratory tech accompanying a guest who has not received certification in either self-defense or hand-to-hand combat must also be accompanied by a member of the security team. All confidential information must remain as such. Do not discuss the nature of your work outside or inside the lab, really? Except to warn peers of imminent danger, such as fire, chemical spill, or suspected corporate espionage. I'm going to choke again. This is great. Big sippy. And here we go. All laboratory techs are to isolate themselves until further notice. Any laboratory tech found fraternizing in groups of 2 or more, or found speaking with the same person more than once, will be reprimanded to Space's Choice's Human Resource Re-Education and Reallocation Department. Finally, unless you are actually physically sitting in an interview session pre-approved by me, do not speak to the fucking journalists! Dr. Olivia Ambrose, Project Director, Space's Choice Pharmaceuticals Research and Development. AT concerns, which is... Adrenatime. I forgot its name for a very long time, even though I picked up, what, like 500 of it by now? This is from Ambrose. Jasper, I dug into the volunteer data Marion sent over. You were right. The current formulation is resulting in alarming outcomes, even by SC standards. Let me just quickly make sure I've got enough hard drive space for this, because I did not have a whole lot when I begun this session. I'm sure it'll be fine, but I don't want to lose like 5 hours of content. Alright, we are back. We got shitloads of space left, so we will be fine. The current formulation is resulting in alarming outcomes, even by SC standards. Priantha and I performed a handful of autopsies on this week's deceased, and made a few notable observations. In one case, that of a young man in his early 20s, we noted a degree of grey matter loss one would expect to see in a man of 70. His brain had also atrophied to a shocking extent, again, as one might expect to see in a much older man. In another case, that of a woman in middle age, the subject was no longer able to achieve natural sleep. After 11 consecutive days of wakefulness, she was no longer able to distinguish her violent hallucinations from reality. Yet even as she spiraled, she demanded additional injections. I was sure our last tweak would reduce the incidence of violence among the volunteer population. We might attempt to further refine the compound through partitioning, though I'm doubtful that that will be efficacious. Efficacious? Efficacy. What does efficacy actually mean? That's a word that I read a lot, but then always forget the meaning of. The ability to perform a task to a satisfactory or expected degree, so I guess it's related to efficiency, but not quite. That's just adequate, I guess. Violence aside, I'm growing increasingly concerned by the habit-forming nature of the compound. What do you think, Ollie? From Ambrose O, monthly physicals. Here we go. No, I read the wrong thing. Fuck, there we go. The materials we work with are dangerous and will result in permanent injury, disfigurement, or madness when handled for extended periods. My fucking favorite. Therefore, all laboratory personnel will now report to the project physician, Dr. Priantha LeBlanc, for monthly physicals and psychiatric evaluations. I do this out of an abundance of caution. Schedule your first appointment immediately and notify me when you do. I have access to your medical records, so I will know when you shirk. Do not make me drag you to his office myself. Dr. Olivia Ambrose, Project Director, Space's Choice Pharmaceuticals Research and Development.
Since we've been traveling together, we've visited
Jesus!
a lot of places that set my
Why
teeth
would
on
you
edge.
do that to me, Pavati?
Makes my skin crawl.
I dare
We have
say it
seen
seems like the
humans
inmates
being
were
turned
running the
into
asylum
goo,
here.
Pavati. Something went very wrong. How would I expect from a Space's Choice? Don't pin it all on Space's Choice. This is like a very, very, very special case. This is worthy of an entire DLC, idiot protagonist. Something's fucking important here. You remember the guy who was running it, right? No. He was all right. He was a bit insane. He still wanted to kind of better people's lives in his own weird, fucked up, massive fucking drug addict kind of way. Something went very
The
wrong.
only thing they seem to be able to get right is sowing insanity and destroying people's lives.
The folks
Much
down here
like
dedicated
me.
their lives to fixing Halcyon. They were supposed to be the company's best and brightest. How'd they lose their way?
How are you not so vehemently against the board yet, Pavati? You're so innocent and adorable, and you've murdered like 40,000 people. You are a genocider. And you're just like, oh no, oh, they tried their best. Oh, wah, wah, wah. I guess so am I, but it's funny insulting other people. So, they were pushed to the impossible by people who weren't accountable. You said it. This is Space's Choice best and brightest we're talking about. Things probably didn't start out this way. This place is a wreck. Who cares how it happened? They were pushed to do the impossible by people who weren't
That
accountable.
might have been enough for me back in Edgewater. But after all we've seen of Halcyon, Captain, someone should have said no.
Minnie thinks her family has a bad name now. It's nothing compared to how it will be if she compounds on her mother's failures.
Compounds as in she adds to them personally? Or she's just like, hey, my mom was a monster. I don't think we... Oh, she's going to want to keep it under wraps, isn't she? And I am certainly not gonna. As long as she shows her gratitude in bits? No. I want to see what else this investigation digs up. Because I'm not even close to done with the fucking terminal. I don't know why you tore me right out. To Ambrose from... Jasper, of course. Dr. Ambrose. What do you think? These days, I try to think as little as possible. Thinking is a dreadful habit, which leads you to self-awareness, says the scientist. He is vehemently against thinking. Wow, what a true fucking hero. Which leads to resignation. It's true that the current formulation is resulting in alarming outcomes, but not, I think, by SC standards. SC's standards are low. You report 11 consecutive days of wakefulness, and SC sees 11 consecutive days of productivity, even though those wakefulness were mostly filled with nothing but screams, but sure. You report an inability to distinguish violent hallucinations from reality. SC is just going to push us to turn those hallucinations into phantom images of company logos. You say the compound is habit-forming, and SC is going to see an increase in demand for our never-ending supply of xenocide waste. To be serious, yes, the compound is absolutely habit-forming. Addiction correlates with dosage, and dosage size is inversely proportional to enrichment quality. Long as corporate asks us to keep our dosage minimal and controlled, there's a reasonable chance we can improve the enrichment process to filter out some of those dangerous side effects. It's going to take time. A lot more than corporate realizes. Jasper. And lastly, the archive messages. From Olivia again. Okay, about Herbert St. Germain. Effective immediately, Herbert St. Germain is no longer an employee of Space's Choice PR and Dev division. His body has been forwarded to the chemical waste dump for processing. Jesus, is he the Big Daddy Meat Cube? I think he must be. That's, kind of fucking horrible. Maybe give him back to his fucking family. Oh wait, yeah, that was an entire thing, wasn't it? And we spent, like, what, 3 fucking decades trying to get that lady a fucking brother back or something, because he was now someone else's property? I don't remember. Mr. St. Germain was a saboteur sent by a rival firm to disrupt our vital efforts. It's only thanks to the swift reporting of one of your esteemed colleagues that Mr. St. Germain was prevented from causing any significant damage to our facilities, intellectual property, or staff. Didn't he destroy all the records, or was that somewhere else? I guess each little area got a lovely little terrorist hanging out in them. I understand that Mr. St. Germain was popular around the Gorgon campus for his genitals and helpful demeanor. That is because he was a spy. If you encounter any similarly friendly staff, alert a member of the security team immediately. We are shifting all of Mr. St. Germain's remaining tasks to other laboratory technicians. Finally, anyone caught visiting his grave or discussing his departure will be remanded to Space's Choice Human Resource Re-Education and Reallocation Department. Dr. Olivia Ambrose, Project Director, Space's Choice Pharmaceuticals Research and Development. So, what now? What is this? A research terminal? You mean there's more around here that I just completely didn't see? Or is it a completely different... I guess it's a completely different mission now, and it just wants us out of here, but I'm still not convinced that there's nothing down here. I don't really want to cram myself into the arsehole of the Earth, but no, not understood. We are not going in there, Max, or if you really, really want to, you're kind of on your own. I've had oh my god, I've had way more than enough arsehole delving for one day. So, I think we're going to end it there, because as you can see, my brain is completely shattered into 1,000 tiny little pieces, and my brain is not big enough to welcome 1,000 tiny pieces. That's not what I meant to say at all, but it's what came out. You can see what I'm fucking talking about. So yeah, I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to go choke for like a fucking hour because allergies are killing me. And I will see you, not tomorrow actually, because of that family thing. I will see you in a couple days. I'm really, really excited to see what the fuck's going on though. Now that we're in the main story, I'm really fucking loving this. There's some really interesting characters. I love Jasper. I'm really enjoying Olivia. And there's a lot of unique things happening, like being boarded. Didn't expect that. I mean, we also kind of didn't get boarded. It would have probably been cooler if we did get boarded and then we went onto their ship. But I really enjoyed that. Just a load of stuff that would have made the main game really cool with like emergent events and stuff like that. I know it was hardwired into like having to happen at that point, but it still would have been fucking badass. And I look forward to seeing what else the DLC has to offer. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm not going to get a goodbye out of this fucking hell. Please do like, subscribe, comment, all that amazing stuff. It really does help out both me and the channel. And I'll see you in the next one. But for now, this is Strike signing off, Big Civvy. Let's see what happens. Goodbye! Not so bad.